If you're like most creators, you've got some traction on your channel, you're growing, and you start thinking, how can I make money on this? How can I grow a business around my YouTube audience? And so you jump very quickly, unfortunately, things like Patreon and channel memberships and trying to sell merch, and you quickly find out that no one really buys those things and they don't really perform nearly as well as you had expected. Today, I want to give you some of the very first steps you need to take to actually create a product that people will buy and start growing a business around your channel so you can make money and make this whole project of yours sustainable long term. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer. Welcome to Video Creators. We are all about helping you grow your YouTube audience and the business that surrounds it so you can not only reach and change other people's life, but that it can change your own life as well. And the very first step to doing that is creating a product that you can sell that people actually want to buy. I remember back in 2005 when I was first starting to learn, how do I make money online? How do I create an audience around something I'm passionate about? And I wrote a book, launched it to my audience, and I thought, you know what? This is going to be awesome. This is going to reach lots of people. It's going to change lots of lives. It's going to make me enough money that I can start doing this full time. And I sold a couple copies, but for the most part, that book didn't really go anywhere. And I was thinking, why? No, like, other people are having tremendous success with books, or in your case, maybe with Patreon and with merch and with channel memberships and super chats. And why is it that was working for other people and not me? Well, usually what I found out the hard way, I want to save you from experiencing yourself. Too often people jump straight to the product and be like, oh, I have an audience, now I should sell something, and then find out it doesn't work. There's a few steps in there that people are usually skipping that I skipped as well. And I want to help you not experience those same results. And it starts with the very first thing, which is understanding who your audience is and what they want. The assumption I mistakenly made is that I know my audience. I'm actually one of them. I talk to them all the time. I'm a leading authority in this space. I know this audience better than they know themselves. And obviously that wasn't true, because if I knew them as well as I thought I did, then the book that I was trying to sell would have actually sold. And the fact that it wasn't selling was proving to me that there's a miss somewhere, that they either don't want what I'm selling, or I don't understand what they need, or something. So we really need to go back to the very basics, which is, who is your target audience and what do they want? There's several different ways you can discover this information, but perhaps my favorite way is to actually just run a survey and just flat out ask. Usually it starts with me making like a video like this and just simply asking for the information. We will send this survey out to our audience by making a YouTube video about it. We will email it to our email list. We'll post it on our community tab. We will share it on Facebook and Instagram. We just want as many people in our audience to see it as possible. And then we'll leave it open for about a week. Now let me walk you through the questions we're actually asking here that will give you the best data possible for making decisions about the product that you create and how you sell those things going forward. The first question is, how many subscribers do you currently have on your channel? Basically what we're asking here is, where are you at on your creator journey? What's one question you can ask that very clearly kind of says like, okay, these are people who have 10,000 subscribers and less. Here are the responses of people with 10,000 subscribers or more, because we've noticed that those two audiences are asking very different questions, trying to accomplish different things. So it's important for us that if we're going after the 10,000 subscriber plus audience, that we can separate their information out from the people who are maybe just getting started on YouTube. And the same will be true for you. You might want to segment the responses you're about to get based on where they're at on their journey. After that, the next question is, well, what's your biggest challenge when it comes to growing your YouTube channel? And we ask people, please go beyond saying the very basic stuff like, I want more subscribers or I want more views. We ask people, please give us details. The more detailed you are, the better we'll be able to serve you. And so here what we're getting at is like, what's the biggest obstacle they're trying to overcome? Is there common things, common struggles that these people have? Because then that would make sense for it to develop a product maybe around helping that person do that. It's an open-ended question. All these are open-ended questions on purpose so that we can actually start hearing the language that the audience is using to describe their problems and the challenges that they're facing. Because the more we can understand the actual language that our audience is using, the better we can communicate this, that we have the solution to your problem. And this is going to make a big difference on your sales page. Number 3 is, well, what does a win look like? And this is getting a little bit deeper besides the thing like, these are the obstacles I'm trying to face. We're actually going into like, so what's the thing they really want? Often people will say like, yes, so we want views, or do you want to make money? Is it that I want to feel popular? Or is it that my boss is telling me to do this and I want to keep my job or whatever? We're trying to get to the deeper thing. What's the motivation that's prompting you to actually grow your channel? In your case, let's say you have a cooking channel. Maybe you would ask, how many times a week do you currently cook a meal for your family. Maybe you're gonna find out most people are saying, you know what, a win for us is when everyone's sitting around the table and we have a delightful conversation. So now it's helpful for me to know if I'm selling cooking stuff that this sale shouldn't be like, I got another cookbook. It should be like, I want to help you sit around the table and enjoy delightful conversations. I have a cookbook that's going to help you do that. Number 4, what tactics are you most interested in learning about how to grow your YouTube channel or about how to get this thing that you want? This gives us lots of really valuable information in terms of ideas that we can use to create different videos and podcast episodes and email campaigns that we send out. It's giving you an insight, giving you a look into how does your audience think about solving this problem. As an expert, we get so used to solving it this way that we forget sometimes that the audience is actually thinking this other way. Number 5, what are you missing out on by not having a bigger channel? What's at stake now is what we're asking. I feel like I won't be able to pay for my rent. What's the deeper thing that's motivating them to want to consume your content and solve this problem in the first place? The better you can tap into that on an emotional level, the better you're going to sell. But more importantly, the better of a product you're going to create that's going to serve your audience way better than anything else that they could have gotten from anywhere else because you understand them. Number 6, what is the one thing you think is holding you back from having a more successful channel? It's kind of similar to like, what are the obstacles or the challenges that you face? But this is kind of forcing them to prioritize everything and say, this is the biggest thing. Number 7, we wrap it up with like, finally, if we could follow up with you, personally learn about your situation, we would love to chat with you for a few minutes. About 87% of you not only fill it out, but you're like, please contact me. I would love to talk about this. Can you help me overcome all the things I just told you about? Like, that would be awesome. I think it's a good indicator, like measurement, to kind of see like, where's your audience at with how much they trust you, how much they really want to engage with you and you with them. And then that's it. After you publish the survey, let it run for about a week and then shut it down. What you're going to do is export all that data into a spreadsheet. Beneath each question in that document, you're going to start summarizing what everyone's saying about that same question, all the responses for question 2, then all the responses for question 3, and so on. And you're going to start writing it in their language as much as possible, summarizing what are the top things, the reoccurring themes that keep popping up here. Do that for all the questions. And then by the end of that, you should have a really good idea of what your target audience's problem is, what they're trying to solve, what really is at stake for them, and how you can tap into this on an emotional, not in a manipulative way, but in a, I understand you on a deeper level now type of way. Now, what happens if you promote this survey and you don't really get any feedback? In fact, I would say that you would need a minimum, absolute minimum of like 50 responses for this data to be valuable at all, because anything like less than that, you're not really getting a general consensus. You're just kind of getting a few people's opinions. This process does assume that you already have maybe around 10,000 subscribers already on your channel and you're growing an active, engaged audience. You've been following all the other principles we've been teaching here. If you've gone through the process, you're probably at one of two spots. You're either like, oh, I have so many ideas of all these different things I could do. Where do I start? Or number 2, you're at like, I have no idea how to solve. I actually thought I was doing this or solving this problem, but I have no idea where to even start with this thing. In either case, I got you covered. I put together a free guide that's going to walk you not only through this process in more detail, but it's also going to give you a whole list of all the, like tons of different options of all the different ideas you could do of how to communicate and deliver your value to your audience in a way that they will want to buy it. I give you my actual sales script that I use for my videos and we've used with clients. It's generated several $1 million for our company, as well as millions of dollars for other people's businesses, and a whole bunch of selling tips and tactics and strategies that really work well, because you can have the right product and or the right service and try to sell it, but if the offer is wrong, the pitch is wrong, and no one's going to buy it. So it's completely free. You can click right here or the link down below to go download it and get started working through that process so that you can reach more people, change their lives with the products and services that you're making, the business that you're growing, in a way that also changes and impacts your own life. So click it, and I'll see you guys over in that guide.